Alright guys, today we're going to be making a Medifast chocolate pie. And what you're going to be needing today is 2 Medifast chocolate puddings, 2 Medifast maple and brown sugar oatmeals, 10.5 ounces of water, 4 tablespoons of low-fat whipped cream, which is not displayed here. You're also going to need 4 tablespoons of Walden Farms sugar-free chocolate syrup, 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder, 1 packet of Splenda, and a non-stick cooking spray. So what we're going to do today is we're going to spray our cooking pan. We're going to make the dough, the crust in our bowl. We're going to mix it up. Then we're going to bake it for about 10-15 minutes. Then we're going to add the pudding mix and let it sit for about 30 minutes until it's, filled. And then you're going to cut it into 4s, and this makes 1 Medifast meal and 2 condiments. So let's begin, shall we? Alright guys, so this is our maple and brown sugar oatmeal, our chocolate syrup, baking powder, and Splenda. Now we're going to mix it, thoroughly before we start adding the water. And I want you guys to know, this chocolate syrup smells delicious, and this actually smells delicious right now. So I'm going to go ahead and add my water and see what happens. Alright guys, so that's what it looks like mixed up with 2.5 ounces of water. So let me go ahead and move it to our sprayed pan. I'm actually using a pie pan because I had one. And let me form it into a dough or a crust, or try to form it into a crust. So let's see how that works. Alright guys, so that is my pie crust. It is sort of hard to make it into a crust. Maybe I added too much water, I'm not really sure. So I'm going to put it in there. I'm going to bake it for 15 minutes at 350. It's the most annoying sound in the world. Alright, let's see what happens in 15 minutes. Alright guys, while the crust is cooking, why don't we start on our filling. So you're going to empty 2 packets of Medifast pudding into your nice new clean bowl that you've cleaned out. And then you're going to add 8 ounces of water, which is 1 cup. For me, it's going to be 2 1/2 cups. So I'm going to go get some water and let's mix it up. Alright guys, got the water. Now we just mix. So you're just going to do this until it is a consistency of pudding. Alright. Let's put that right there for a minute. And I'll be back in a few minutes. Alright guys, my pudding is mixed up, and now we have about 5 minutes left until the crust is done. You're going to want to watch it, make sure it doesn't get burnt or not moist. You want to have it firm, but not moist or burnt. So let me check back in a few minutes, and we'll add our filling to our pie crust and see how well we did. Hopefully it turns out exceptional. Hopefully. Alright guys, the buzzer has gone off. So let me open up my pie. Alright. This is my pie crust. Ooh, let me get a light where you guys can't see it. Alright, this is my pie crust. Let me see how. Yeah, it's firm. It's not burnt. It's not moist, it's firm. While I was waiting for this, I reread my directions for my recipe, and it said use a cake pan, and I understand why they said use a cake pan. So it actually forms, a solid crust, not like one that falls down like it is here. So this pie is not going to be like a regular pie that you would be used to seeing. It's going to not, the filling is going to overfill the pie, if that makes any sense. So let me come over here and get my pudding mix, and we're going to spoon it out over the pie. Dun dun dun. Okay, so there it is. You're going to spoon it evenly across your pie crust as much as you can. I don't want it to overflow my crust, so it's not going to be really going as far there. So that's your filling for your pie, and that's what it's going to look like. So now what you do is you're going to grab it with a hot pan. Actually, let me see. How hot is it? It's not actually that hot. Probably is when I pick it up. Is it? No. I can actually lift that. So what you're going to do is you're going to put it over here in your refrigerator. Crap, if you have room. You know what? Let's go to one of the other 4 refrigerators in my house. So let's move this pie. Hey, Lucy Lou. My dog's drugged up right now because of the storm. You gotta move, man. Move. Alright, move your foot. That's fine with me. So we're gonna move our pie into one of these refrigerators. Open the door. Excellent. And we're gonna put it right on top. And you're going to refrigerate it for about 30 to 45 minutes, just until the pudding sets. So let's come check on it in about 30 to 45 minutes. Alright, see you guys then. Alright guys, it's been about an hour and 10 minutes. So let's see how our pie has turned out. It's still liquidy. I don't know if it's normal. We can try it, I guess. What the hell? Who is it gonna hurt if we try a piece? Alright. So I need to step her right here. And let me get a plate. Alright, so this is your pie after an hour and 10 minutes. And let me get a knife. And you're going to cut it into 4s. Each slice is 1 Medifast meal and 2 condiments. So, let me just cut it down. There. Alright. It's not done yet. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to freeze it. How about that? We'll freeze it and try it again in about 30 minutes. Alright, see you guys later.